A Copa do Mundo já começou. Que tal aprender em inglês o nome dos países participantes e curiosidades? Oi, aqui é o professor Wladimir. Eu sou fluente em inglês há mais de 10 anos e possuo formação em letras português e inglês. Sejam bem-vindos à nossa terceira aula do curso Inglês Passo a Passo, nível básico A1. Nesta aula, você aprenderá curiosidades e o nome dos 32 países que estão participando da Copa do Mundo 2022. Se você é novo por aqui, dê o primeiro passo, se inscreva e ative o sininho para receber semanalmente as aulas deste curso de inglês. E para facilitar seu aprendizado, estude utilizando o método Inglês Passo a Passo, link no card ou na descrição deste vídeo. Things I can do. I can name the countries participating in the World Cup. Group A. Group A. Qatar. Qatar. Did you know? Qatar is the host country of the 2022 World Cup, so it already had its place guaranteed in the competition. Ecuador. Ecuador. Did you know? Ecuador's best campaign in the World Cup was in 2006 edition. On that occasion, the team reached the round of 16. Senegal. Senegal. Did you know? Senegal qualified to play in the World Cup in 2002, 2018, and 2022. The team's best campaign was in 2002, reaching the quarterfinals. Netherlands. Netherlands. Did you know? The Netherlands won the second place in the World Cup 3 times, in the editions of 1974, 1978, and 2010. Group B. Group B. England. England. Did you know? England was World Cup champion in 1966. Its second best campaign took place in the Russian Cup in 2018, when it took 4th place. Iran. Iran. Did you know? Iran, in all of its 5 appearances at the World Cup, has been eliminated in the first stage, the group stage. United States. United States. Did you know? The United States conquered in its first participation in the World Cup in 1930, its best campaign being in 3rd place. Wales. Wales. Did you know? Wales only competed in the World Cup in 1958, before participating in the 2022 edition. On that occasion, the team reached the quarterfinals. Group C. Group C. Argentina. Argentina. Did you know? Argentina has already won the World Cup in the 1978 and 1986 editions. The country is among the 8 nations that have already won the competition. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Did you know? Saudi Arabia has played 18 matches in the Asian qualifiers. Of these, he secured 14 victories, had 4 draws and 1 defeat, obtained first place in that phase. The country's best campaign in the championship was in the 1994 World Cup, in which it reached the round of 16. Mexico. Did you know? Mexico's best participations in the World Cup took place in 1970 and 1986. In those editions, the country reached 4th place. Poland. Did you know? Poland reached 3rd place in the World Cup in the 1974 and 1982 editions, its best campaigns in the competition. Group D. France. Did you know? France was crowned World Cup champion in 1998 and 2018. In the year it won its first title, 1998, the country hosted the event. Denmark. Did you know? Denmark reached the quarterfinals in 1998, the highest position in the Copa tournament of all the team's appearance. Tunisia. Did you know? Tunisia never made it past the group stage of the World Cup. The country participated in the competition 5 times. In 2022, it will be its 6th participation. Australia. Did you know? In 2006, the selection of Australia reached the round of 16, this being the best campaign of the Australians in the World Cup. Group E. Spain. Did you know? Spain participated in 15 editions of the World Cup, hosting the event in 1982. Its best participation was in the 2010 Cup in South Africa, in which it emerged victorious. Germany. Did you know? Germany took first place in the European qualifiers for the 2022 World Cup. The country is the second in number of World Cup titles, with 4, behind Brazil, which has 5. The best participation occurred in 2014, in which the Germans were undefeated. Japan. Did you know? Japan made its best appearance at the World Cup in 2002, the year it hosted, 2010 and 2018. Costa Rica. Did you know? Costa Rica reached the quarterfinals of the World Cup in 2014. At the time, the Costa Ricans had the best performance of their participation in the tournament. Group F. Belgium. Did you know? At the 2018 World Cup, Belgium took 3rd place. Canada. Did you know? Canada, together with the United States and Mexico, will host the 2026 World Cup, which will have 48 participating teams, the largest number of participants in history. Morocco. Morocco. Did you know? The only time Morocco made it past the World Cup group stage was in 1986, when they reached the round of 16. Croatia. Croatia. Did you know? Croatia's first participation in a World Cup was in 1930, the first of them. Its best participation was in the 2018 edition in Russia, when it played in the final against France and was runner-up. Group G. Group G. Brazil. Brazil. Did you know? Brazil is the greatest champion of the World Cup in history, with 5 titles. The country hosted the competition on 2 occasions, in 1950 and 2014. Serbia. Serbia. Did you know? In 1962, Serbia reached 4th place, the year in which it had its best campaign in the World Cup. Switzerland. Switzerland. Did you know? Switzerland's best performances were in the 1934, 1938, and 1954 editions, in which the team reached the quarterfinals. Cameroon. Cameroon. Did you know? The Cameroon team will make its 8th participation in the 2022 Cup. Their best campaign was in 1990 quarterfinals. Group 8. Group 8. Portugal. Portugal. Did you know? In 1966 and 2006, Portugal achieved its best placements in the World Cup, placing 3rd and 4th, respectively. Ghana. Ghana. Did you know? In its first participation in 2006, the selection of Ghana reached the round of 16. The best performance was in 2010, when it was eliminated in the quarterfinals. Uruguay. Uruguay. Did you know? Uruguay hosted the first World Cup in 1930. The country already won first place in 2 editions, in the 1930s and 1950s. South Korea. South Korea. Did you know? South Korea first participated in the World Cup in 1954. Since then, its best participation came in 2002, placing 4th. E aí, quem você acha que ganhará essa Copa? Diz aí nos comentários, e se você gostou dessa aula, capricha no like e a compartilhe com seus amigos. A gente se vê na próxima aula e até lá. See you later. Bye!